Hello and welcome to the review of this dream reading cards. You can go and check out the cards that I pulled for today on Instagram. On this video we are going to talk how to use the cards and just how I feel with the cards. I created the cards, the finish of the cards, things like that. So this card set, like the card set yesterday, has two piles. One theme in the red and in the golden here, the reading cards. The creator of the deck is Rose in Sarah, and the publisher is Rockpool. Rockpool is Australian. So let's just see. It's quite big. The cards are big. They are okay to, like the cards yesterday, I think that it's the same size, but they are easy for me to hold on to, even though that I have small hands. They have this glazing on the cards. So they also, they are a little harder to show without all the cards falling out. But again, it's really what you prefer, what you like. I actually like both types of cards, the more matte cards and the one with the glaze on. Or the coating, whatever you call it. So the book, it's like this. The box is like this and has a magnet. This box has a magnet. It's really a good box. It doesn't really destroy or have some of the cards the corners bent. So yeah, it's a really nice box, and I like the magnetic closing. It's also a lot more gentle to the cards, that it's not some of the cards that I have, like the cards from Hay House. They come in a smaller box. Just most of them just can fit into the box. That is okay. I like that too. But it can also, especially those that has a gold line, the gold disappears when using it and putting it in and out of the box. I like to put it in the box to protect the cards from negative energy. So I use the box to protect the cards. We can also just take them out of the box and put it in something else if that's something that you like. So what else? It contains how many cards? I can't remember how many cards in it. I think 22 in this one, and all in all 52 cards all in all. And we have 22 cards, 22 in the theme, and of course that would make 30 in the reading cards. So you can combine it in the way that you want to. You can also just, if you like to pull them all together, that is also something that you can do. I like to pick a card from this one and then pick a reading card for the theme. What else? So it is something that you can use in different ways. You can pull cards from it, but you can also, if you had a dream you want to interpret, you can turn the cards around here and just go to a theme. Maybe there's more than one theme that you would have dreamt about, and you can choose a couple of reading cards that can also indicate something. Again, just really, let's take this one up here, the naked. If you dreamt about being naked as a theme, then you can really go to the cards. It could be naked in a relationship, so you pick that one. It could also be about prosperity, like I did in the other reading, when two types, depending on how you feel in the dream when you are naked. If you feel vulnerable, like fear of being vulnerable, fear of being naked, scared, things like that, ashamed, that can have something to do with feeling like people can see things that you don't want them to see, or you don't like to be open and vulnerable to people. You like to protect yourself from people, and it is closing off the prosperity energy. But it can also, and if you are open, then you're open to the prosperity energy. But it can also be about relationships. It could be actually both. It could be something where you are naked where you feel vulnerable, again, in a relationship, and maybe a love relationship, where, again, depending on the feeling, how you feel in the dream, what kind of what the subconscious is trying to tell you about this relationship. If you feel comfortable being vulnerable with this person, or you feel you need to protect yourself from this person. You can also have the goddess here, the goddess energy. If you feel more comfortable about being naked, you can have the goddess energy, where you feel like you're on top of the world. You are in your feminine energy. You feel vulnerable, and you feel very much in touch with that vulnerability and trust. So that is a way that you can pick the cards, or you can just, like I did with today's reading, just really shuffle the cards. Like I did shuffle this one first, and then if a card falls out, usually if the cards don't fall out, I like to just give it a little kick and a blow to see if, yeah. So again, because they have this glaze or coating here, 2 cards came out. If I don't want 2 cards, then I put it back in, and I will see if one of them comes out again. Yeah, or maybe just repeat the little knock on the cards to really clear energy in it, and blow it again, and really concentrate my energy on one card when I blow, and just pick one card again. These videos are actually also becoming how I use the cards. Yeah, but yeah, again, just really just shoveling until something comes out. Yeah. Like I was saying, when you pick the cards yourself, you can go into the book and you will have a deeper interpretation of the card. So like this naked 15. So we are going to look at 15. (14), 15. You can see there is a picture of the card in black and white, and then there is all this text here. So it's a 2-page, the card on one side and a lot of text on the other side. So nakedness symbolizes feeling vulnerable and exposed. Themes: being fully naked in public, being partly naked, going to the toilet without privacy. That is some of the themes that can be about this one. And then there is a text for the, I'm not going deeper into the cards. I think that if you want the card set, you can buy the card set, or you can ask me for a private reading and I can dive deeper into the cards. Usually I don't use the books. Sometimes I use the books, but not usually. I just pick up any energy that is concerned. And again, what I was picking up for the naked was actually pretty much what it was saying. Feeling vulnerable and exposed. Yeah. And the prosperity, that is 35. So again, the text is not as long in this card here, but there is a long text here as well. If your thoughts is a rose, you are a rose garden. So yeah, again, like I was saying in the other reading, with these cards, I pretty much downloaded it from the energy, and that was the 2 themes that came out. Depending on the way you feel when you're dreaming. Again, you can really use the cards to go deeper into a dream that you already had, or you can go into an energy that you are not aware of. If you don't remember the dreams, you can just use these cards to shuffle them and see what's coming up, and maybe it's resonating for you, and you can say, maybe I can relate to that in my daily life. So let's look at, that was how to use the cards. Let's see what else. See if I can find something about the author. In the back maybe. See if there's anything about the author. I like to talk about the author also. No, not really. How to read the dream cards is one of the the general meaning of reading cards of dreams. Yeah, there really isn't anything about the author, maybe on the back of the. So let's see what the back of the box is saying. Understand the symbolic world of your dreams. An inspiring set of cards that takes you step by step through the meaning of your dreams and how to apply them to your waking life. This beautiful set of 52 cards plus guidebook by the international renowned author Rose in Sarah, in Sarah, I think it's pronounced, I'm not sure. It will help you understand your dreams. The 22 theme cards explain the most common dream scenarios from flying to landscape to intimacy. The 30 reading cards are the accompanying guidebook, and the accompanying guidebook helps you to understand the messages your subconscious mind is sending you through your dreams, and they give valuable insights to your real life. And about the author, there's something about the author down here. Rose in Sarah is the author of Dreams and regularly conducts workshops to help people gain a better understanding of the dreams. She is a member of the International Association for the Study of Dreams and contributes regularly to print media and radio. And there is a homepage for Rockpool Publishing. So www.rockpoolpublishing.com.au. So maybe if you are interested in the reading, you can go and check out the reading cards. You can go and check out this. You can also check out her book. And about the author, I actually think that they have a site where they describe each of the authors of the cards in the books they publish. Usually with Rockpool, they create the larger dark boxes, the hard boxes here, because I don't know why, but I think it's because the cards are a lot bigger than they usually are at Hay House. There is no preferring the Hay House or the Rockpool over what's the other Australian that I also get from Angel Publishing, I think it's called. The two Australian, they usually create these larger decks and a little bit larger cards, but I like both. It's really not about the size of the cards, it's about the energy of the cards that if I like a card set, it doesn't really matter what the size is. It depends on how I feel with the energy of the cards. So again, it's really, to me, it's really about